I wanted to say about landmark that I was aware that they're not demolishing landmark just because they want to build a road. They had been targeting the landmark guy even before now. They refused to let him have a water corporation land that he wanted to build part of, because they said, oh, we are too powerful here. These are things that have been going on for a long time. So it is not by accident that they are demolishing the place. There are connotations to it. And I'm saying it publicly here.
Right. Anything you plan against people, it must surely come back to you. You see the way we are going in Nigeria. If I'm talking sometimes, I'll be laughing at some people because some people will be thinking that, these people are just talking because of something that is personal to them. We are not talking for something personal to us. There was a day, this Arise News journalist was interviewing the Minister of Work, Omahe. The day Omahe told her that he don't understand good English. The girl was asking Omahe, the environmental assessment about this project you people have embarked, where is it? Omahe said they don't have it, but it's in process. They just try to twist things to make people believe that everything is all right. Now, the news is coming out that the landmark property, part of it that they destroyed, that is not the place the project was at the first time. You see, in this map now, you see this red one, this red line, that is where the project passed before. The second one, there is not just one, but so many, undersea cables, like MTN cables and so on and so forth. Even on the other countries' cable are so under the what is it called? Landmark Beach is. Now, these people, because of landmark, because they don't want him there, Shora said this the other day. People don't understand what Shora was talking because they don't want this man there. They now try to use the road to pass there so that they will destroy him, so that everything about his business will go. Unfortunately, after embarking on the project, they just discovered that they can't use that new way where there is landmark beach to do the project because of the internet network on the ground. So it's unfortunate.
Even, and this I can provide, even the so-called Coastal Highway, I was the first person to talk about it in 2018 when I visited Badagry for a town hall meeting. But mine was supposed to start from Badagry to Calabar and eventually to go from there to Senegal, because I believe in the unity of the African continent.
So you support that coastal highway?
Well, I don't support the one they are building now. Because
but you support the one that you want to build?
Yes, because the one they are building now is the Eco-Atlantic outlet.
Right.
Yes, and I would predict here today, the coastal highway they are building is probably going to end up at the Dangote refinery because it's meant for transporting high-level workers from the Eco-Atlantic to the refinery and back. After that, you would never hear about the coastal highway again because that's the design. And I don't know why journalists haven't asked for us to have the real full master plan. It makes it sound today that the coastal highway is only about, what's that place they're demolishing there?
The landmark.
The landmark.
Yeah.
No. The coastal highways, we're supposed to have a model that is shown to us on TV every day. This is the digital model.
Well, in fairness, they've shown a route.
A route is not, I'm talking about a model on where we pass, But now we only have, they said they're only doing 47 kilometers. Now don't forget that the people who are building the coastal highway, the high-tech people, also had promised to build highways from Lagos to Epe, and they've been doing it for probably 20 years since Tinubu came to power. Never got past the stage. That's why I'm saying this is a 47-kilometer highway meant to just provide an outlet for the Bundungu they're building called the Eco-Atlantic. Because how was it that people were going to come in there and bring 300,000 people and there's no any other outlet? So the coastal highway now is going to be built by Nigeria for a private investor, real estate investor. That's what it is about. So this is not the coastal highway that I wanted to build.
Well, we'll have to see what happens there. Yeah. But we're almost out of time, and it's an absolute delight to have you here. But you called for revolution now.
Yes.
That was one of the reasons you were charged with treason.
That's right.
But should it be about revolution or about reform? I mean, there's a difference there, isn't there?
Why I was calling for revolution is that I spent 2 years at Columbia University in New York, an Ivy League school.
That's a very good school.
Yes, one of the best 10 in the US.
Yeah.
And most people have never heard this about me before. And part of the reason I attended Columbia University was because they were calling me layabout at the University of Lagos because I was an activist. And I went to one of the best schools in the world. And I know what reforms are about, from the World Bank, from the internet. And Nigeria's case has gone beyond reform. Only a revolution can address the issue. But guess what? The revolution used to be a taboo word in 2019 when I was using it. Now it's freely used. Everybody is calling for a revolution, including those who were opposed to it in 2019. It's beyond me, but I would say this because it's important for the public, that revolutions that are supposed to happen will happen no matter how long it will take. You can only suppress people only for a time. But the Nigerian revolution is building up. What builds up a revolution are the ingredients you have in place. And suppress of ethnic groups, suppress of free speech, journalists, taxation without responsibility, And I wanted to say about landmark that I was aware that they're not demolishing landmark just because they want to build a road. They had been targeting the landmark guy even before now. They refused to let him have a water corporation land that he wanted to build part of, because they said, we are too powerful here. These are things that have been going on for a long time. So it is not by accident that they are demolishing the place. There are connotations to it, and I'm saying it publicly here.
Right. You see, when something is happening, understand the voice of the majority. They could be right. A lot of persons has insisted that the reason why they are doing this thing to this owner of Landmark Beach is because he is from the southeast. I never knew that they have rejected him to expand this beach long time ago. I'm just hearing it from Comrade Omoyole Sowore. So these are the issues we are talking about, that this nation cannot continue like this. According to Sowore, you see, this revolution, this fear, this cry, this agitation, this murmuring that Nigerians have been murmuring, time will come, it is going to end in revolution. I don't know the kind of revolution it's going to end at, but I know that one day, because if, for example, you are chasing goats, there will be a certain spot that the goat will run to, and the goat will be tired. The goat will turn and face you. The only option the goat will have is only to face you, and that is where the point of no return is. And Nigeria is heading towards that. Nigeria is heading towards that. There is no doubt about that. Because I cannot fathom, I cannot understand the reason why so many people are dying in the country and the government seems to stay as if nothing is happening in the country. What caused this current Gaza and Israel war is because of how many persons that were killed. Is it up to 50 persons? I know that it is much. Every human soul matters. But that is to tell you how people value their citizens. I know that this, issue of Palestine and Israel has started right from, centuries, if I'm not mistaken. But what I'm trying to say is that Nigeria is not a country that can sustain people who are in it. Nigeria is not a country that can sustain people who are in it. All these things you are seeing us, we are doing politics, we are just trying to wind away time, waiting for the right time to come. We are trying to just put people that will have good hearts, that can stand up and support referendum. That's the issue. For you coming to tell me that this country is going to stand forever, I think I have to disagree with you. That is the situation. So I really thank Omoyole Sowore for his, courage. It takes courage to say out truth like this. Let me know what you think about what he said and about this video. Thank you.